The unthinkable may be happening right now. King Harris, son of hip-hop legend T.I. and Tiny Harris, lies motionless in an Atlanta hospital bed. And doctors have delivered a verdict so devastating that even the most hardened fans are struggling to process it. The question on everyone's lips tonight: will King Harris ever wake up again? What began as whispers about his fragile condition has exploded into a full-blown storm. Insider leaks claim that after days in critical care, King has shown little to no neurological response. One nurse allegedly confided in a friend that the medical team fears irreversible damage. Another anonymous source described a meeting where doctors told the family to prepare for the worst possible outcome. The Harris family has been spotted entering and leaving the hospital with tear-streaked faces. Tiny was seen clutching a Bible, refusing to answer reporters' questions, while T.I. broke down in his car, caught on camera muttering, "I can't lose my boy." Social media is ablaze with #PrayForKing, #StayStrongHarris, and heartbreaking tributes pouring in from fans and celebrities alike. Boosie, DaBaby, and even Cardi B have posted tearful videos pleading with fans to send prayers and positivity, while others demand answers about how the situation spiraled so far. And just when it seemed that chaos couldn't grow darker, a burner account leaked what it claims are the doctor's private notes, a revelation so shocking that fans are saying the Harris family's darkest hour has only just begun. The truth is unraveling, and it's more devastating than anyone imagined. The Harris family's nightmare began in the dead of night, when news broke that King Harris had been rushed to the hospital after an undisclosed medical crisis. Rumors swirled instantly, whispers of a violent altercation behind bars, speculations about substances, and questions about whether this was part of a bigger plot targeting the Harris dynasty. By dawn, the truth was darker than anyone expected. King was unresponsive, and doctors were fighting to keep him alive. But it wasn't until a burner account posted alleged internal medical notes that fans began to realize just how dire the situation truly was. The notes, stamped with hospital letterhead, chillingly stated, "Patient shows minimal neurological activity. Prognosis for recovery uncertain. Family advised to prepare for possible long-term coma." The words "may never wake up" echoed across every social media feed like a death knell. Tiny, normally the rock of the family, was spotted leaving the ICU, sobbing uncontrollably. Paparazzi lenses captured her clutching her daughter Zonique's hand, while Zonique muttered under her breath, "This ain't right. This ain't right at all." Meanwhile, T.I. refused to speak to reporters, but insiders claim he was overheard shouting at hospital staff demanding second and third opinions, screaming that "they don't want my son to make it out." Within hours, hashtags like #PrayForKing, #HarrisFamilyStrong, and #King will wake up were trending worldwide. The outpouring of support was massive. Thousands of fans lit candles outside Grady Memorial Hospital, while Atlanta radio stations played continuous King Harris tracks, turning the airwaves into a 24/7 vigil. But the wave of sympathy didn't stop the leaks. A video surfaced on Twitter. Shaky cell phone footage apparently recorded inside the hospital waiting room. It showed family members in a heated argument. One voice, believed to be T.I.'s cousin, shouting, "This ain't no accident. Somebody did this to King. Y'all know it? Y'all just scared to say it." The clip went viral, amassing millions of views in hours and sparking conspiracy theories that King's collapse wasn't natural, but orchestrated, adding fuel to the fire. Notorious gossip blogger Tasha K claimed she received audio from a hospital insider describing how King flatlined twice during the first 24 hours. The insider allegedly said that each time doctors revived him, the damage grew worse. If true, it would explain why specialists reportedly advised the family that chances of full recovery were slim. Tiny, in a moment that broke fans' hearts, took to Instagram with a blurry photo of King's hand resting limp on a hospital sheet. Her caption was raw and simple: "Mama's here. Please wake up." Within minutes, the post had over 2 million comments, fans flooding her page with prayers, emojis, and pleas for a miracle. Meanwhile, rappers and celebrities lined up to weigh in. 50 Cent mocked the family in a no-deleted post, while Cardi B uploaded a tearful video begging everyone to stop playing with the Harris family's name and focus on prayer. Lil Baby simply tweeted, "We lose King, it's over for the culture." That single tweet got over 500K retweets, cementing how high the stakes fell to fans and peers alike. Then came the biggest leak yet. An alleged doctor's conference recording. In the grainy audio, multiple voices discussed King's condition in stark terms. Neurological response absent. Family must consider end-of-life options. Though its authenticity hasn't been verified, the recording sparked outrage. Fans accused the hospital of leaking confidential information for clout, while others said it confirmed their fears that King's chance of waking up was close to zero. As the online frenzy grew, VH1 insiders claimed cameras were rolling, capturing the family's devastation for an upcoming special. This revelation sparked outrage. Was the Harris family's private tragedy being exploited for ratings? Critics slammed the network, while others argued that T.I. and Tiny might be using the cameras as a bargaining chip to control the narrative. King's condition remained critical, but his name dominated headlines. The burner account, which started it all, struck again, posting what it called the last verdict, a typed note supposedly from a neurologist. Reading, "Family must accept that the likelihood of meaningful recovery is less than 5%. Fans exploded. Screenshots spread everywhere, accompanied by captions like "The doctors gave up on King and they want to pull the plug." In response, a source close to the family told gossip sites that T.I. had sworn never to sign a DNR do not resuscitate order. No matter what, he said as long as his son is breathing, there's hope. The insider revealed as Atlanta braced for updates, the drama spilled offline. Fans gathered outside the hospital chanting "King will rise," while pastors led group prayers. Protesters even held signs reading "Don't pull the plug" and "Hospitals lie," sparking clashes with security. Police eventually had to clear the street, but not before the footage hit TikTok, where it went viral under #KingHarrisMiracle. Even as fans rallied, whispers of betrayal circulated. Some insisted King's collapse was tied to his recent feuds in Atlanta's rap scene. Others claimed that someone in his inner circle poisoned him, pointing to vague screenshots of texts allegedly from King's phone reading. They said, "Don't eat it. But I was hungry." These cryptic lines only added to the storm of speculation. Meanwhile, Remy Ma and Papoose publicly showed support, with Remy posting, "This ain't about rap. This is about life. Prayers up for the young king." In contrast, Boosie sparked fury by going live and saying, "I told y'all something like this was coming. King was too reckless." His comments were clipped, reposted, and condemned across platforms, adding yet another layer of controversy. The night ended with one final blow. A new leak dropped at 11:59 p.m. from the burner account, teasing, "The truth is on the hard drive. Friday, midnight." They can't hide it anymore. The attached blurry photo appeared to show a USB drive in someone's hand, with the initials KH scrawled on a sticky note. Fans immediately speculated it contained surveillance footage or private messages that would expose what really happened to King. By sunrise, fans were demanding answers. The Harris family was shattered, the rap world was polarized, and the public was left clinging to one haunting question: will King Harris ever wake up, or will the truth behind his collapse shatter everything the family has fought to protect? The clock struck midnight on Friday, and the internet froze. For days, the mysterious burner account had teased a drop that would end all speculation. At exactly 12:01 a.m., a 3-minute video appeared, allegedly ripped from the hospital's surveillance system. The grainy footage showed a figure, face obscured under a hoodie, slipping into King Harris's ICU room. The person lingered at his bedside, appeared to tamper with a machine, then whispered something inaudible into King's ear before vanishing into the hallway. Fans erupted. Was this proof King's collapse wasn't natural? Hashtags like hashtag who was in the room and hashtag protect king shot into the global trending list within minutes. Thousands dissected the video frame by frame, theorizing whether the figure was a nerd. The social media response was unprecedented. YouTube reactors posted instant breakdowns of the footage, with titles like King Harris Hospital Room Sabotaged and the hooded figure exposed. Millions tuned in live, spamming the comments with theories. Some swore the figure's walk looked like someone close to the Harris family. Others said it was staged for clout. The uncertainty only made the story bigger. By morning, new leaks hit the timeline. Audio files allegedly from a family group chat. In one clip, a male voice believed to be Mendices Harris was heard saying, "Y'all acting like this wasn't bound to happen? Too many secrets, too many enemies," though not confirmed. The files sent fans spiraling into speculation that even other Love and Hip Hop castmates were connected to King's downfall. Then came the shocker, an alleged ultrasound photo posted by the burner account, captioned, "It always comes back to the family." At first, fans dismissed it as irrelevant. But within minutes, gossip sites connected it to rumors of a secret pregnancy involving someone tied to King's circle. Some even suggested it was planted to divert attention from the hospital incident. Still, the damage was done, timelines filled with debates about whether betrayal within the family stretched even deeper. Meanwhile, celebrities rushed to stake their positions. Cardi B, in a heated Instagram live, blasted the hooded figure video, saying, "If that was my kid, somebody would have been laid out, period." Meek Mill tweeted cryptically, "Y'all don't even know half of it. Pray for that boy." And 21 Savage posted a photo of himself in a hoodie with the caption, "Stop pointing fingers until you know who's behind it." Fans immediately interpreted this as either a troll or a veiled confession. The Harris family's public silence only made things worse. Reporters swarmed a hospital, desperate for updates. One leaked memo claimed doctors told the family that King's neurological response had not improved, and that they were preparing long-term care options. The possibility of King never waking up became more real, and fans responded with heartbreak and fury. Outside the hospital, the candlelight vigil had turned into a protest. Dozens of fans held signs reading "Justice for King" and "Who was in the room." Police tried to disperse the crowd, but footage of them clashing with fans went viral on TikTok, spreading even faster than the hospital video itself. Then, the burner account delivered the biggest bomb yet. A voice memo allegedly recorded on the night of King's collapse. The muffled audio captured a young man's voice, trembling, saying, "If anything happens to me, don't believe what they tell you. Look at the ones closest to me." The clip cut off abruptly, but its impact was nuclear. Fans were convinced it was King himself, leaving a cryptic warning before his hospitalization. Within hours, the internet was on fire. TikTok detectives slowed the audio, matched the voice to King's interviews, and declared it authentic. Others speculated it could be AI generated. Regardless, the narrative shifted. King hadn't just collapsed, he'd been silenced. Theories multiplied. Some argued he was about to expose a money laundering ring in Atlanta's rap scene. Others claimed he had proof of a love triangle involving a rival artist. And then came the darkest theory, that King had become collateral in a bigger war involving his father's business dealings. Even VH1 couldn't resist capitalizing. A teaser for a King Harris, The Truth special, aired unexpectedly, showing clips of T.I., Tiny, and even King in older, happier times. Fans were outraged, accusing the network of exploiting his tragedy for views. But while the world debated, the Harris household imploded. Insiders reported fights among family members, with accusations flying over who leaked what, and whether someone in their own camp betrayed them. Zanique allegedly unfollowed a family cousin on Instagram, sparking speculation of a rift. Tiny's sister posted, then deleted, a cryptic IG story. "Snakes slither close before they bite." The situation spiraled further when TMZ dropped exclusive photos of King's ICU wristband, claiming it had been handed to them by a trusted insider. T.I. reportedly threatened legal action, but the photos only fueled suspicion that someone inside the hospital, or the family, was feeding the media as the weekend rolled on. The burner account returned with one last cryptic post. It's an image of a locked safe with the caption, "Sunday, midnight. The final tape. Then everyone will know." Fans lost their minds. Twitter Spaces filled with thousands of users dissecting every clue, every shadow, every blurred screenshot. YouTubers scheduled premieres titled "The Final King Harris Tape: What They Don't Want You to See." Rumors swirled that the tape would show who the hooded figure was, or even expose a shocking betrayal inside the Harris household. The tension was unbearable. The rap community was paralyzed. The Harris family fractured. And fans worldwide waited for Sunday night, knowing that whatever was revealed next could destroy reputations forever. As midnight approached, the question loomed larger than ever. If King Harris may never wake up, what horrifying truth is about to surface in his name? Sunday night, the world held its breath. At exactly 11:59 p.m., the burner account returned with a simple message. This is the truth. No more games. Then, at midnight, the long-promised final tape dropped. It was a grainy, dimly lit video allegedly recorded inside King Harris's hospital room. The camera angle seemed hidden, possibly from a phone slipped beneath equipment. At first, the room was silent except for the beeping of machines. Then came a hushed argument between two voices. One was recognizable, Tiny's, trembling but angry. The other, a male voice fans immediately identified as T.I. "We can't keep this quiet forever," Tiny whispered. "If it comes out, it's the end of us all," T.I. replied, voice heavy. The Harris family broke their silence that evening. T.I. released a carefully worded statement on Instagram. "My son is fighting for his life. I ask that y'all respect our family in this time. Don't believe everything you see on the internet." Comments were instantly divided. Some rallied behind him, but many accused him of deflecting instead of explaining. Tiny, however, posted something far more cryptic, a photo of her hand holding King's, with the caption, "They can take his voice, but not his truth." The post went viral, interpreted as confirmation that King had been silenced, and that the family knew by whom. But just when the fire seemed uncontrollable, a new leak detonated the internet, a 45-second voicemail allegedly from King, sent to a friend hours before his collapse. In it, his voice was panicked. They said, "If I don't back down, I'll regret it. If anything happens, just know it wasn't me. It was them." The tape ended with a loud crash and static. Fans went wild. Was King naming his parents? Was he talking about industry executives? Or someone within his circle? The ambiguity only fueled more hysteria. By Tuesday, mainstream news had picked it up. CNN and Fox ran segments questioning the Harris family crisis, while hip-hop bloggers flooded YouTube with thumbnails screaming "T exposed. King betrayed from within." At the hospital, reports suggested doctors delivered the most devastating verdict. Yet King had slipped into an unresponsive state with little chance of recovery. Though not declared brain dead, sources whispered that miracles were the only option now. The phrase "may never wake up" trended worldwide, plastered across headlines from gossip blogs to legitimate outlets. The family's heartbreak was palpable. Zonique posted a photo of her and King as children with the caption, "I'll never stop fighting for you." Domani unfollowed multiple industry figures, sparking theories of a personal vendetta. Even Daya, usually quiet, posted a black heart emoji, interpreted as silent confirmation of her devastation. Then came the final blow. The burner account, the original one, not the last witness, returned